A shocking wave of speculation has just erupted across social media, leaving Hallmark fans stunned and deeply concerned. Moments ago, online chatter exploded with rumors claiming that Lacey Chabert, the beloved queen of Hallmark, has been facing emotional turmoil at home, with her husband David Nehdar suddenly at the center of unexpected controversy. The whispers began when fan groups started discussing Lacey's recent posts, noticing subtle changes in her tone, appearance, and emotional expression. Many fans pointed out that the actress looked unusually tense and withdrawn in recent public photos, sparking guesses that something stressful may be unfolding behind the scenes. Those rumors intensified when several unconfirmed online sources began circulating claims that Lacey has been dealing with, quote, a difficult environment at home, leading fans to speculate that tension between her and David Nadar might be growing. While none of these claims are verified, the discussions have ignited a wildfire of concern, with fans debating whether the actress has been silently struggling under increasing pressure. Some viewers pointed to Lacey's recent interviews, where they felt she hinted at exhaustion, emotional stress, and a desire to focus on protecting her peace. Many interpreted those comments as signs that she may be dealing with conflict privately, a theory that quickly gained traction online. Adding more fuel to the speculation, a few entertainment pages posted cryptic updates suggesting that a, quote, private dispute involving Lacey and David had reached a boiling point. Although the details remain unclear and unconfirmed, the rumor has sparked intense debate and worry among her fans. Despite the growing noise, people close to the actress have urged caution, warning that social media speculation often spirals far from reality. They insist that unless Lacey herself speaks out, all rumors should be treated carefully. For now, the situation remains shrouded in mystery, but the emotional weight visible in Lacey's recent public appearances has only deepened fan concern. As the story continues to develop, supporters worldwide are hoping for clarity and sending messages of love, strength, and encouragement to the Hallmark star. Whether the rumors reflect real tension or simply a misunderstanding magnified online, one thing is certain. Lacey Chabert's fans are more protective of her than ever, and they are watching closely to see what happens next. In the glittering world of television movies, where holiday cheer reigns supreme and love stories sparkle brighter than Christmas lights, Hallmark Channel stands as the undisputed king of cozy romance. Over the years, it has become more than just a network. It's a holiday tradition, a place where families gather every winter to sip cocoa, wrap gifts, and lose themselves in tales of festive love and second chances. But what truly makes Hallmark's magic endure are its leading ladies, the actresses who stepped into these wintry wonderlands and turned simple stories into timeless holiday classics. From small roles in lesser-known films to leading parts that defined their careers, these women have not only embodied the heart of Hallmark, but have also become synonymous with Christmas itself. Their journeys from early auditions to household recognition tell a story as heartwarming as any movie the network has ever produced. The Hallmark Channel didn't always dominate December programming the way it does today. Before Countdown to Christmas became a cultural event, the network was quietly experimenting with sentimental storytelling. Back in the early 2000s, a handful of heartfelt original films began drawing attention. But the true transformation happened when Hallmark discovered the irresistible power of the Christmas movie. With snow-dusted small towns, hot cocoa stands, and rekindled romances, these films offered a brand of escapism that felt wholesome, comforting, and endlessly rewatchable. As audiences fell in love with this formula, a new breed of leading ladies emerged. Women who could make viewers believe in love, redemption, and miracles, all in under 2 hours. Among the pioneers of this new era was Candace Cameron Bure, the undisputed queen of Christmas. Long before she was a holiday icon, Candace was best known as DJ Tanner from Full House. Her career could have easily peaked there, but Hallmark offered her something Hollywood rarely does, the chance to reinvent herself on her own terms. When she appeared in Moonlight and Mistletoe in 2008, audiences were captivated by her warmth and sincerity. That single role became the snowball that set off an avalanche of Christmas classics. Films like A Christmas Detour, Christmas Under Wraps, and If I Only Had Christmas cemented her as the face of the network's festive empire. Viewers tuned in not just for the stories, but for Candace herself, a beacon of familiarity, joy, and charm who made every film feel like coming home. Then there was Lacey Chabert, another actress whose Hallmark career began quietly before she became a holiday staple. Lacey, remembered by many as Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls, traded in high school drama for small-town Christmas magic. Her breakout Hallmark role came in Matchmaker Santa, where she played a hopeless romantic learning the true meaning of love amid snow and serendipity. That film marked the beginning of an unbroken streak of seasonal hits. With her signature mix of earnestness and elegance, Lacey went on to star in fan favorites like A Royal Christmas and Christmas Waltz. Her performances consistently deliver exactly what audiences crave: romance wrapped in sincerity, emotion tempered by humor, and an ending guaranteed to leave hearts glowing. For both Candace and Lacey, Hallmark provided more than steady work. It offered creative fulfillment. Unlike the cutthroat world of mainstream Hollywood, where roles for women over 30 often shrink, Hallmark celebrates mature heroines. These women are business owners, widows, artists, and dreamers, women with histories, not just love interests. That representation, though wrapped in fairy tale storytelling, resonates deeply with millions of viewers. The success of these actresses helped Hallmark realize that its brand of heartfelt cinema could flourish through authenticity and consistency rather than shock value. Another name that became impossible to separate from Hallmark's Yuletide lineup is Danica McKellar. Known to many from the Wonder Years, Danica transitioned from child star to leading lady with grace and intelligence. When she starred in Crown for Christmas in 2015, her natural poise and gentle humor fit perfectly with Hallmark's tone. Fans adored her relatable portrayals, always grounded, always kind, and always believable. Danica's characters weren't princesses waiting to be rescued. They were self-reliant women finding love while pursuing their passions. Her on-screen presence helped elevate the network's brand, showing that Hallmark heroines could be aspirational, yet attainable. As the years went by, Hallmark expanded its roster of leading ladies, welcoming actresses like Erin Cracor, Jill Wagner, and Nikki DeLoach. Erin became the face of One Calls the Heart, one of Hallmark's most beloved series. Her portrayal of Elizabeth Thornton, a teacher navigating life and love in a small frontier town, drew devoted fans who eagerly awaited each new season. That success bled into her Christmas projects, where she continued to embody the same warmth and moral strength. Meanwhile, Jill Wagner's approachable charm and playful humor made films like Christmas and Evergreen unforgettable. And Nikki DeLoach brought emotional depth to her roles, often portraying women rediscovering themselves after personal loss or professional setbacks. These actresses weren't just cast members, they were the heartbeat of a phenomenon. Each performance added another snowflake to the growing blizzard of Hallmark nostalgia. Their films didn't rely on blockbuster budgets or shocking twists. Instead, they thrived on chemistry, comfort, and optimism. At a time when television was dominated by cynicism and dark themes, Hallmark offered something radical: happiness without irony. Viewers who felt alienated by modern media found refuge in these gentle narratives. The secret to Hallmark's enduring success lies in its formula, but even more so in its faces. The leading ladies became more than performers. They became traditions. For many fans, watching a Lacey Chabert movie on a December evening is as essential as trimming the tree or baking cookies. Their stories evoke nostalgia, not just for simpler times, but for an idealized vision of love that feels safe and eternal. While critics have sometimes dismissed Hallmark's formula as predictable, its consistency is precisely what makes it beloved. The predictability isn't a flaw, it's a promise. And it's the actresses who deliver on that promise year after year. The transformation from small roles to snowy romances wasn't instantaneous for most of these stars. Many had spent years navigating Hollywood auditions, taking guest roles on sitcoms or voice work in animation. Hallmark became their creative sanctuary, a place where their reputations weren't defined by gossip headlines, but by emotional connection with viewers. For example, Lacey Chabert has openly spoken about how grateful she is to work in an environment that values kindness and family values. Candace Cameron Bure has often described her Christmas movies as extensions of her faith and her desire to spread positivity. Danica McKellar, a mathematician and author in real life, has said she appreciates Hallmark for allowing her to play strong, intelligent women while still indulging in fairy tale romance. Behind the scenes, Hallmark's production model also contributed to this rise in stardom. Each movie was made with a modest budget, but high emotional investment. The sets were often filmed in Canadian towns dusted with artificial snow, the scripts written to highlight simple human connections. Over time, the actresses learned how to make every glance and gesture count, transforming ordinary dialogue into moments that spark emotional resonance. Their chemistry with co-stars, many of whom, like Andrew Walker or Paul Green, became recurring Hallmark favorites themselves, helped build an interconnected cinematic universe of cozy Christmas familiarity. As Hallmark's audience grew, so did its ambition. The network began producing over 40 Christmas movies per season, ensuring that from October through New Year's Day, fans could live in a perpetual snow globe of love. Yet, even as new faces joined the roster, the early leading ladies remained central to the brand's identity. Their continued presence gave viewers a sense of continuity, a reminder that no matter how fast the world changes, some stories remain timeless. Of course, the cultural landscape around Hallmark has evolved too. In recent years, the channel has faced pressure to diversify its storytelling and representation. The network responded by expanding its casts to include more inclusive narratives, reflecting the diverse audiences who cherish these films. Actresses like Tamara Mowry Housley and Holly Robinson Peete have brought fresh perspectives to Hallmark's holiday slate, while new lead ladies, such as Taylor Cole and Autumn Reeser, have carried the torch with grace. The original stars, far from fading into the background, have embraced this evolution, showing that the true spirit of Hallmark isn't confined to one formula, but thrives on the universal desire for connection. What makes this generation of actresses truly remarkable is how they've built personal brands intertwined with their Christmas personas. Many of them actively engage with fans on social media, sharing behind-the-scenes moments, recipes, or reflections about gratitude and family values. This authenticity strengthens the bond between star and viewer. When Candace posts about decorating her tree or Lacey shares photos of her own family, fans feel they're part of that warmth too. The line between fiction and reality blurs in the best possible way, because the same sincerity that defines their characters shines through in their real lives. The legacy of Hallmark's leading ladies extends beyond ratings and red carpets. Their work has quietly redefined what success looks like for women in entertainment. In an industry often obsessed with reinvention, they have proven that consistency can be just as powerful. By staying true to a genre that values kindness, hope, and happy endings, they have built careers that endure not because of controversy, but because of comfort. Each Christmas movie serves as a gentle reminder that stories of love and forgiveness never go out of style. The emotional connection viewers feel toward these actresses is profound. Fans don't just watch their movies, they return to them year after year, creating new memories around old favorites. A film like The Christmas Waltz isn't just a romance, it's a ritual. Crowned for Christmas isn't just a fairy tale, it's an escape. And A Christmas Detour isn't merely about two people finding love, it's about finding faith and happy endings again. These movies occupy the same space in modern culture that classic holiday songs once did, becoming markers of time, comfort, and joy. As Hallmark continues to evolve, its leading ladies remain its most valuable treasures. They've proven that the heart of Christmas storytelling doesn't need reinvention, it needs dedication. From their earliest appearances in modest made-for-TV productions to today's lavish premieres, these actresses have grown alongside their audience. They've become friends who return every December with familiar smiles, ready to guide viewers through another season of miracles. It's worth noting that many of these stars have ventured into production, writing, and even directing within the Hallmark universe. Candace Cameron Bure and Lacey Chabert have both taken on behind-the-scenes roles to help shape the stories they tell. Their involvement ensures that the next generation of holiday films will continue to embody the same sincerity that first made audiences fall in love. They're not just acting in Hallmark's world, they're building it. Even as other networks attempt to replicate the formula, none have quite captured the same magic. That's because Hallmark's success is not merely about snow, romance, or small towns. It's about trust. Viewers trust that when they turn on a Hallmark Christmas movie, they'll be reminded of the best parts of humanity. They'll see kindness rewarded, love rediscovered, and community celebrated. And the actresses at the center of it all have earned that trust through years of unwavering warmth and authenticity. From small roles to snowy romances, the journey of Hallmark's leading ladies is as inspiring as any of the love stories they portray. They've turned holiday movies into cultural cornerstones and proven that gentleness, faith, and joy still have a place in entertainment. As snow continues to fall on screen and audiences continue to gather around their televisions, one thing is certain. The magic of Hallmark will always glow brightest through the women who brought it to life. Their names Candace, Lacey, Danica, Erin, Jill, Nikki, and so many more will forever be etched in the golden garland of Christmas television history, the queens of comfort who made us believe in love every December and beyond. Every holiday season, as snow blankets small towns and homes twinkle with the glow of Christmas lights, millions of viewers gather around their televisions to experience a kind of cinematic comfort that only Hallmark can provide. It's a world of cozy sweaters, warm cocoa, and love stories that melt even the iciest hearts. For more than 2 decades, the Hallmark Channel has turned simple tales of love and hope into a full-blown cultural tradition. Yet at the heart of this annual phenomenon are not just the scripts or the snow-dusted sets, it's the women who bring those stories to life. The actresses who smile through snowstorms, who fall in love beside Christmas trees, and who remind us that kindness and connection never go out of style. These Hallmark leading ladies didn't just star in Christmas movies, they became the faces of Christmas itself. From their early acting days in sitcoms and dramas to their current reign as queens of holiday romance, these women have built entire careers on capturing the spirit of the season. They're familiar faces, as much a part of Christmas as carols and candy canes. Their films draw millions of viewers every year, but their appeal goes beyond ratings. Fans see in them something real, a sense of sincerity and joy that makes every story feel like coming home. The journey of these actresses, from their first festive roles to becoming symbols of holiday magic, is a story of resilience, reinvention, and timeless charm. One of the most iconic names associated with Hallmark's Christmas universe is Candace Cameron Bure. Long before she became known as the Queen of Christmas, she was the beloved DJ Tanner on the classic sitcom Full House. After her early success, Candace took a break from Hollywood to focus on her family, but she returned to acting with a renewed sense of purpose. Hallmark offered her something few other networks could, the chance to tell uplifting stories grounded in love, family, and faith. Her 2008 film Moonlight and Mistletoe was her first holiday project for Hallmark, and it was an instant hit. Viewers were drawn to her natural warmth and authenticity, qualities that would define her career in the years to come. With each new Christmas movie, Candace built a reputation as Hallmark's leading lady. Films like A Christmas Detour, Christmas Under Wraps, and If I Only Had Christmas showcased her ability to play women who find love while rediscovering what truly matters in life. These roles resonated deeply with audiences who saw themselves reflected in her characters, independent, hopeful, and yearning for connection. Over time, her name became synonymous with Hallmark's brand of wholesome, heartfelt storytelling. When fans saw Candace's face in a trailer, they didn't just expect a good movie, they expected magic. Lacey Chabert is another name that shines brightly in the Hallmark constellation. Known to many as the voice of Eliza Thornberry and as Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls, Lacey's transition to Hallmark films might have seemed unexpected at first. Yet once she appeared in Matchmaker Santa in 2012, everything changed. The movie was classic Hallmark, a small town, a bit of Christmas fate, and a love story that felt both timeless and sincere. Lacey's performance struck a chord with audiences. Her combination of warmth, humor, and emotional honesty made her the perfect fit for the network's growing holiday lineup. From there, Lacey became one of Hallmark's most dependable and beloved stars. Whether she was playing a down-on-her-luck baker in A Christmas Melody or a dance instructor rediscovering joy in The Christmas Waltz, she brought depth and relatability to every role. Fans adored her not just for her beauty or charm, but for her ability to make even the most predictable story feel alive. In many ways, Lacey Chabert embodies what Hallmark stands for: optimism, resilience, and a belief in happy endings. Her movies aren't just entertainment, they're emotional comfort food for millions. Then there's Danica McKellar, another familiar face from a beloved childhood series. Known for her role as Winnie Cooper in The Wonder Years, Danica grew up in front of America's eyes. As an adult, she pursued an impressive career outside of acting, earning degrees in mathematics and writing best-selling educational books. But when she joined Hallmark's Christmas lineup, she brought with her a new kind of intelligence and grace. Her first major holiday role came in Crown for Christmas, a film that quickly became a fan favorite. Playing a humble governess who falls in love with a prince, Danica delivered a performance that was both charming and heartfelt. What made Danica stand out was her ability to ground even the most fairy tale-like stories in emotional truth. Whether she was portraying a career-driven woman returning to her hometown or a single mom rediscovering love, she infused each role with authenticity. For many viewers, Danica's movies were more than romantic escapism. They were reminders that life can surprise us when we least expect it. Her success also helped cement Hallmark's reputation as a place where former child stars could find creative fulfillment as adults, telling stories that uplift rather than sensationalize. While Candace, Lacey, and Danica were among the first to define the Hallmark Christmas brand, they were soon joined by a new generation of actresses who expanded the network's holiday universe. Erin Krakow, known for her role in the long-running Hallmark series When Calls the Heart,